Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our continuing examination of trading places. We are at number 6. This is Dr. Tracy McCarthy. We are looking at the Ottoman/Roman conquest dynamic and what came along with it. And so what we're looking at now is the why of this conflation between Turkey and India and subsequently American Indian. For this part of the examination, we're going to be looking at two commentaries. This first commentary is coming from Turkish History and Culture in India. Not only do you have this name conflation with respect to Turkey and India, or Turkiya and India, or Indian, there is also this conflation with respect to actual histories. And so according to this commentary, the history between Turkey and India is an extremely long one. It indicates here for most of the second millennium, India was dominated politically by dynasties of Turkish origin. This includes the Delhi Sultans, the Mughals, and the Bahmanis. It goes on to indicate they were supported by a Turkish military elite comprised at times of slave soldiers, mercenaries from Anatolia and Central Asia, and steppe nomads. What this commentary also indicates is that the study of Turks is strangely absent from the history of South Asia. Even though there are books that allude to Turks in India, this generally is referring to Turks as synonymous with Muslim. Now, there is a reason for Turks being absent in terms of that word from the history of India, and it has to do with this naming dynamic where there were superimpositions and then identity appropriations, and also Turks go by historically a number of other names. The commentary goes on to indicate, until recently, scholarship has widely assumed that any Turkish identity and language was lost with residence in India, and has depicted the Muslim ruling class as Perso-Islamic. A case in point are the Mughals, and this is from 1526 through 1857. Who, despite their indisputable descent from the Central Asian conqueror Timur, and the well-attested use of Turkish, at least among early generations of the dynasty, are much more usually considered either in isolation as a uniquely Indian phenomenon or as a Persianate dynasty. This commentary indicates how far back this relationship between India and Turkey goes. It indicates here India-Turkey ties go back to Vedic ages. In this commentary, the Turkish ambassador to India is reported as saying that the ties between India and Turkey go back to Vedic ages. The ambassador is also reported as saying that Turkey and India share deep-rooted historical and cultural linkages, and that these cultural relationships, these economic relationships between India and Anatolia date back to the Vedic ages. And so this is a very ancient relationship. And so that explains in large part why these identities are so conflated, because you are also talking about here a dynamic wherein Turkey is actually ruling historically India.